The Philippine government appears to be cracking down on journalists, especially when it comes to Maria Ressa. She's the founder of investigative and entertainment website Rappler. She's been arrested twice and is facing a list of charges ranging from defamation to tax evasion. Ressa and Rappler have been fierce critics of Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte and his brutal, deadly anti-drug campaign. Ressa's arrests have sparked global condemnation. And Maria Ressa joins me now. Maria, such a pleasure to have you with us. Thank you so much for being here. You know, first, if you would, bring us up to speed on your current situation. Where does your legal fight now stand?
I've had my first arraignment in one of 11 different cases that have been filed in about 14 months by the Philippine government. Just last night, our board of directors from 2015, they all had their first arraignment, and of course, we all pleaded not guilty to these ludicrous charges.
And I would just want to say there are charges, you know, stemming from tax evasion, cyber libel, violating rules about investments from foreign companies, or it goes on and on and on.
It's insane. I mean, the cyber libel case was a story that was written in 2012 before the cyber libel law was even enacted, right? So, and then in a period of, you know, a few months, I've had to post bail 8 times. I was arrested twice in a little over a month, so 5 weeks or so. I don't know what to do with it except to hold the line.
Well, the current era has not been kind to journalists in many countries right now. Do you worry seriously for your safety in the Philippines? What do you and other journalists do to protect yourselves?
I think we have to be pragmatic, and we've increased security both for my reporters, our journalists in the office, and I am aware of the risks there, but you know, frankly, this is the time to demand an end to the impunity, the brutal drug war. You mentioned this, right? The UN's latest estimates say as much as 27,000 people have been killed since July 2016.
Tell us what that experience has been like covering this drug war. For you as a journalist in the trenches, give us a picture into what you do.
I run a site of about 80 people who are committed to doing this. And the beginning of July 2016, our folks would come home every night and there would be an average of 8 dead people a night. And that's when we knew that the death toll was going to be important. Unfortunately, it's hard to keep track of exactly how many people have died. The Philippine police say they've killed 5,000 plus, but they have bucketed 30,000 plus other people under this homicide cases under investigation.
And I would imagine that your sources within the law enforcement community are slim, to say the least.
How about afraid?
Right.
You know, and I think that's what the drug war is meant to do. It is meant to spread fear, and people like Senator Laila de Lima, who's been in jail for more than 2 years, and the cases that have been filed against us were cautionary tales. You should not be going against this government. You're with us or against us is the line.
How far do you think this government is willing to go to suppress journalism about this drug war?
It's not just the drug war. We've also reported against the social media information operations. And we started doing that early by August, September 2016. And when the United States had Mark Zuckerberg on, for us, it was already been there, done that, right? But these things that are happening here in the United States ripple across to us. If the American social media platforms were to be better gatekeepers, for example, to truth, then the attacks against Rappler wouldn't be as bad.
Right. Now, of course, you also rely on the spotlight of international opinion to shine on the Philippines and on this administration to make sure that journalism there is protected, correct?
It is our only defense. So thank you for having me here. You know, what we do is we constantly, as long as this Constitution, which is patterned after the United States, as long as it is in place, as long as the Bill of Rights is there, we can hold our government to account. And that's what we're doing.
Well, we will keep watching. And Maria, keep on doing what you're doing. Thank you so much for coming to see us.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.